do. I started online game in 2015. I earned $0 for the 4 years, and I was relentlessly learning for 12 to 15 hours a day. Discipline? Fuck no. Has nothing to do with discipline. Has to do with something that Elon has going on, that Goggins has going on, that Kobe has going on, that you will have going on after finishing this video. First core human need is significance, the quality of being worthy of attention and importance. What do you think when Elon Musk launches the rocket to the moon and when he buys Twitter and turns it into X? Does he feel worthy of attention and important? Does Kobe Bryant feel worthy of attention and important when he's winning his 5th ring? Does David Goggins, who got inhuman amount of attention because of doing what he's doing, do you think that his discipline is tied to significance? Of course, that's the secret of high achievers. That's the secret of being disciplined. It's not about forcing yourself. You can force yourself to start. You cannot force yourself to be consistent throughout the years in order to achieve the results that you are after. If you wrote a post and you posted on Facebook, or you shot a 10-minute video for YouTube and you posted online, and then you knew that you will have 1 million views, do you think that something will be preventing you from being disciplined? Of course not. You will be doing that automatically. But then what if you had second human need tied to your discipline, which is personal growth, the process of becoming better in a personally meaningful way? Do you think that they are getting the feeling of growth when they're accomplishing the stuff that we consider to be discipline? Do you think that Kobe Bryant is getting the feeling of growth when he's up at 3:30 in the morning shooting for 3 hours? Do you think that Goggins is getting the feeling of growth by accomplishing his inhuman feats of strength? Do you think that Elon is getting the same by doing all of the crazy stuff that he's doing? 1000%. You can bet your life on it. When I was studying for 4.5 years without any results, it was insane amount of feeling of growth. And it's all internal. That's the key. It doesn't have to do anything with the image of discipline that we have in our minds. That is not true. You are not forcing yourself to do something over and over and over and over again. Yes, you can force yourself to start. Yes, you can force yourself to be consistent 2, 3, or 5 days. But you cannot force yourself to do it over and over and over and over again until you get the result. So if you tie your discipline, exactly the behavior in which you are disciplined, to significance and growth, you're off to the races. Then people will have hard time stopping you from doing the behaviors. They will have hard time stopping you from being disciplined. And that leads into the third human need: contribution, elevating the well-being of others using time, money, or possessions. And by doing that, getting recognition and respect from peers and the masses. Do you think that Elon Musk is getting that feeling? That he's getting the feeling of contribution from being disciplined? Do you think that he feels like he's contributing to the entire society by doing what he's doing? 1000%. Do you think that David Goggins is feeling that he is contributing by getting young men to be disciplined and to fulfill their dreams and to follow their dreams and to achieve those dreams? 1,000,000%. Do you think that Kobe Bryant, when he says, "I will not allow that one person saves up for the entire year to come and watch me and I do not perform that night"? Do you think that's contribution? Of course. Do you think that's contribution when he's setting the example for the young kids? 1,000,000%. And then you ask yourself, how on earth are they so disciplined? This is the key. This is the secret that unlocks all the doors. You tie your discipline, your behavior in which you are disciplined, to significance and growth and contribution. No one will be able to stop you from being disciplined. Then if you add love and connections, it's gonna be riveting. If you join the 5 a.m. club, you know what that is? That's connection. People who are in that club, they feel connected to others who are doing the same thing. They are not disciplined when they are waking up in the morning. They are deriving this from their discipline. They are feeling significant. They are feeling like they are better than others because they are waking up at 5 a.m. They are not disciplined in a way that we see discipline. If you find someone in a group that's running at 5 a.m. every single morning and you fell in love with that person, do you think that if that lady or that boy told you, "Hey, I hope to see you tomorrow," that you wouldn't be showing up there in the 5 in the morning? Of course you would. And for the outside observers, you know what you would be? You would be crazy disciplined person. Something clicked in your head. You went crazy. But it's not that. It's you're deriving love and connection from that. The two more that you have are certainty and then variety or uncertainty. Yes, we want both. For super high achievers, certainty is not anywhere on their list. This is not why they are disciplined. They don't care about this one. This one is for quote unquote us normal humans. If you can be certain that you're gonna be well fed, that you're gonna have the roof over your head, that your family is gonna be taken care of by being disciplined. You know what's the answer to this one? 9 to 5. If you're wondering why are some people still working 9 to 5, it's certainty. It pays the bills. And then you have variety. Tell me, have you ever heard that someone got divorced or someone broke the relationship because they got bored? I can tell you without shadow of a doubt, variety was in front of certainty on their list of needs. They wanted variety. We want uncertainty. We want to jump out of the plane. Who does that? Someone who has this at the top of their list. Who goes to join OnlyFans? People who have this high on their list. Significance is big driver of the behavior online right now. If you get at least 3 of these and you tie them to behavior that is producing internal feeling of significance and growth and contribution, being disciplined becomes a breeze. I would dare someone to try to stop you from being disciplined. I would dare someone to try to push you into not being disciplined if this behavior is giving you these 3. If it's 5, it's automatic. If this behavior is the right behavior that's going to produce the results that you are after, and from this behavior you're getting significance and growth and contribution, the feeling of certainty and the feeling of variety, no one will stop you. If you look at Elon Musk, if you look at Kobe Bryant, if you look at David Goggins, they are deriving all of these from their discipline. You know why David Goggins is still in firefighters? Why he's jumping in burning woods and burning buildings? This is your answer. He needs variety. Variety is super high at his list of needs. He's fulfilling all of these needs by being disciplined. So please stop being toxic to yourself. I'm not saying be a pussy. Be a man, start. But then go and see how can you tie the behavior that's going to take you to the desired results you're after to significance or growth or contribution or love and connection or to feeling of certainty or to feeling of variety and uncertainty. And then watch your life morph in front of your very eyes. See you in the next one.